Welcome to Tech and Travel. As promised in our previous review of Apple Watch Series 6, here is an in-depth comparison of Apple Watch Series 6, Apple Watch SE and Apple Watch Series 3. Now, it's a pretty big decision to make given the different price points. The Series 6 starts at US dollars $399, Apple Watch SE starts at $279, and Apple Watch Series 3 starts at $199. The three key highlights of this video are: number one, the Apple Watch SE at $279 is the right Apple Watch for most users. Number two, please don't buy Apple Watch Series 3 at $199. It is $80 cheaper than SE, but SE is a far better and superior watch. And number three, we will look into who is really the Apple Watch Series 6 for. We have done an in-depth review of Apple Watch Series 6. I'll leave the link of the detailed review in the description below. So let's look at the main differences between Apple Watch Series 6 and Apple Watch SE. Firstly, the base version of Series 6 and Apple Watch SE have the exact same edge-to-edge design. Series 6, however, has much wider options and more possibility for upgrades. Both Series 6 and SE come in the gold, silver or space gray aluminum case. In addition, Series 6 also has the new blue and the red color as well. Beyond that, one can upgrade to the stainless steel case or the titanium case when it comes to Series 6, while SE is only available in the base aluminum. You also have the option of Nike models when it comes to both Series 6 and SE, but the Hermes model is only available in Series 6. You can also choose either GPS only or GPS plus cellular in both Series 6 and SE, unlike Series 3. Both Series 6 and SE share the exact same display, which is 30% larger than Series 3. The key difference, however, here is that Series 6 has an always-on display. When it comes to activity tracking, Apple Watch Series 6 and SE are identical. You can track activity, one of the most important features of Apple Watch, as well as you can track sleep. Next, let's look at health, and this is where the difference between Series 6 and SE starts to show up a bit more. With SE, you can track your heart rate. There is also emergency SOS, and there is fall detection with a new chip. However, there is no ECG in SE, as well as you don't have access to the latest blood oxygen meter. Series 6 and SE are again very similar when it comes to daily convenience features. They are both water resistant up to 50 meters. You can use Apple Pay. There is GPS and compass as well. You have the always on altimeter. You have notification and alerts, messages. You can make a call. There is Siri integration. Both support the new family setup. You have your own app store. There is Apple Music, and you can use both of them to control your iPhone camera. Next, battery life. It's largely similar in practical terms. Both would give you at least 1 day of battery life, if not a day and a half. And finally, both Series S and SE have the hardware to last you for the next few cycles of OS upgrades. So to summarize, there are 5 major differences when it comes to features between Apple Watch Series 6 and Apple Watch SE. Number 1, the blood oxygen meter. Number 2, ECG. Number 3, always on display. Number 4, many more design options. And number 5, it has the U1 chip. Now, looking at this comparison, Apple Watch SE at $279 at $279 should be a good buy for most customers, just as the newly launched iPhone SE is a good buy for most normal customers. It's only the pro users who need the higher end stuff. Question is, who are the pro users who need to spend the extra $120 on Apple Watch Series 6? There are essentially two groups of users who would benefit from going for Apple Watch Series 6. Number one, the health features clearly are far superior on the Apple Watch Series 6. And therefore, since we are in a pandemic, those who are in the sensitive age group should consider going for Series 6 versus SE. In fact, I would say anyone above the age of 50 or anyone who is known to have some kind of health issues should consider going for the Series 6. At $120 extra, it is clearly value for money, and it might just save your life. The second group of users who should go for Series 6 versus SE are essentially the premium users, for whom the design matters a lot more, who want to have the latest colors in blue or red, or if you're considering an upgrade to stainless steel or the titanium case. Now let's quickly look at what does Apple Watch Series 3 offer at $199 versus SE and Series 6. Firstly, Series 3 is an age-old design that was found on the original Apple Watch. Next, given the old design, Series 3 has a smaller display. It still has the same Retina screen, and it doesn't have always-on capabilities. When it comes to activity tracking, Series 3 would perform just as well as Series 6 and SE. It would be very comparable. When you look at health, the difference starts to open up even further. There is no fall detection, there is no ECG, there is no blood oxygen, and even the heart rate sensor is first generation on Series 3. Next, when it comes to daily convenience, it would be somewhat similar to what SE and Series 6 would be. It would give you almost all the features of SE, including Apple Pay. Battery life for Series 3 is comparable to that of SE and Series 6. Series 3 by now is a 3-year-old watch, and it is towards the end of its cycle. That's one major disadvantage in going for Series 3 in 2020. We have made a separate video on why we believe Series 3 wouldn't last that long. Please have a look. We'll leave the links in the description as well as at the end of the video. So therefore, now overall for Series 3 we have a simple recommendation. Please don't go for Watch Series 3 at $199. You would rather go for Apple Watch SE at $279. Now, in case as the time goes along and you start finding some cheaper deals for Apple Watch Series 3, then probably it's back into contention. And I would say if you get a deal around $150, then probably it's worth considering Series 3 over SE. But at current pricing, it makes absolutely no sense. For more such unbiased reviews and for the latest in tech and travel, subscribe to our channel, Tech and Travel.